Here you go, live at TV Talk, Amy. I am very. I feel very honored to have the
Oh, it's
chairman
an honor. It's
of
an honor for me. It's
the
an honor for
chairman
me.
of the the first Manila International Film
Yes, yes.
Festival.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay
Yeah.
talaga. It's
Uh,
Filipino pride.
yes,
Now,
of course.
Mr. Omen Ortiz. All right.
Hello.
Hi. I want to do a little background. It's so like when I ask you, hey, can you get me a little bio? It's like I like your little snippets from me. It's so
Yeah,
interesting. You are a PETA graduate.
yeah, yeah,
So PETA,
yeah,
I have my child is a Broadway child. She's in New
yeah.
York right now. Yes.
Oh, most of the PETA people are in New York instead of Los Angeles. Most of
Oh,
my
well,
colleagues, when I was in PETA, are all in New York.
yeah. So she is in school right now. She is
Uh-huh.
attending musical theater. She has been in theater since she was knee high.
Yeah.
So I think that's a nice starting. She's she knows what she wants. So we
Uh-huh.
didn't like stop her. But that
Mm.
was interesting that you have a theater background. You're like,
Yeah,
um, I remember the first time I heard about PETA,
yeah.
like Lea Salonga, Annie. That
Oh,
was the
yeah.
first time I heard about it.
Yeah, 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 yes,
And
yes.
I think, and then I guess the I guess for us Filipinos, we
Mm-hmm.
got enthralled when Leia and Monique got to
Oh, yes,
Saigon.
yes,
So
yes.
it
They
literally
basically opened the door for us. A little
exactly
bit, yeah. They
uh,
opened the door for
uh,
us,
like
especially, yeah,
they kick it a little,
yeah.
but I think that was some talent that I guess people don't really realize that
Mm-hmm.
we have. And
Yeah,
how is that for you being in theater?
yeah. Well, and as I said, I started with Philippine Educational Theater Association, which is
Mm-hmm.
under the leadership of Cecile Guidotti Alvarez.
Okay.
So, well, yeah, I joined them because, aside from, as I said again in my bio, that my ambition is to um, to learn
Mm-hmm.
and to be in the business
Mm-hmm.
and to be a part of the community, which
Yeah.
is, you have to be educated, you have to be that. But then again, I want to learn how to act, to join the business of acting. In fact, I started in the humble beginning that I supported myself. Of course, my parents were there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they were so against me joining PETA because first of all, it's a bit like political. There's some political issue.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I joined the PETA because I'm so very much interested in arts.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned how to act. I've learned how to design. I see to it that my skills are contributing what I want to be and for the
Mm-hmm.
community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you transition to the United States? How was
Yes.
that transition?
Okay. It was hard. It was very hard because I had to start from the bottom. Yeah, from someone that I own one of the most prominent boutique in the Philippines. I joined. I mean, I'm here in the United States, so I start from the bottom. When I started here, I joined Johnny Versace
Mm-hmm.
as a salesperson, as a sales associate. Of course, you start from the bottom, and then I become a visual artist, and then I become a store manager. And
Okay.
then when Johnny Versace left, I also when Gianni Versace died, we we all separated in different direction. So
Direction.
I joined the fire department. I
That
joined,
is
which is a
interesting.
very interesting from fashion to fire department. So that's what happened to me for ten
I like
years.
what I like what you said that your I mean, I'm gonna read it here. Your first passion is to be a fire department, a
Yeah,
fireman,
yeah,
and that is so interesting.
yeah,
I mean, I guess for us Filipinos, you know how we grow up. It's like you're either going to be a doctor, a lawyer, like what you said, and here you are wanting to be a fireman,
Yeah.
and that's technically service, and it's
Yes.
not an
And
easy service.
it's a labor. It's a work of, it's a physical labor. I mean, really.
I mean, I pretty sure, like, I mean, there's a lot of television shows right now that shows you one. I live in Chicago. We're in
Oh,
this type
yes. Yeah.
with Chicago Fire.
Yes. Yes.
Fortunate,
Yes.
I am fortunate enough to know some of them, and the grueling. Jake was telling me like how they were trained,
Yeah.
just to be like firefighters, so
Yeah.
it looks good on television.
Yes. The training
And
process is the hardest thing.
and how they should how does um how does like from I don't know if it's there's a similarity of how they train Filipino firemen
Well,
compared to
each
it's
country, they have different ways. They have
right.
different sorry about that. They have different
No,
practice. They have all
right.
different system.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically like one of the system of being a firefighter here is really uh we're doing the basic
Mm-hmm.
being a firefighter in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
We save people, we save animals, we save the trees, we save the
Right.
land. uh that's how we do. It's the learning process of that is your stamina. You have to have the strong stamina. You have to be very strong mentally, physically, everything. That's
And
right.
you learn teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork
Uh,
and
yeah,
loyalty.
right. And you depend on each other. I guess
Yeah.
people forget to take that in consideration.
Yes.
You guys depend on each other to be able
Depend
to
on each other.
survive.
Yeah. Yes, of course. That's why I learn. That's why, well, of course, because of my parents taught me is to be
Mm-hmm.
humble,
Mm-hmm.
humility, and of course, you have to have loyalty. I'm loyal to my countrymen. Even though I'm here in the United States, I'm loyal to
Mm-hmm.
my people. That's why MIFF we came to this part of my life now that I want to share the arts and entertainment from the Philippines to United States. That's why we came to this uh, 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 part of my life.
Mr. Omen, how did the MIFF idea come about? I know
Okay,
you are a group that came together,
yeah.
but
The-
how was it brought to you in the table?
Okay, here's one brief story like this. Okay,
Yeah.
a friend of mine invited me to have drinks with a couple of friends of hers. So okay, let's have a drink, blah blah blah. So they offered me a business, which is a
Mm-hmm.
health business, some
Okay.
sort of like that. But you see, it's not. I don't see myself in a health business. I
Okay.
said, you know what? Count me out on this. I don't do this. This is not my business. So after a couple of drinks and things, I said, you know what? I said, you know what? Why don't we do something for the community? Why don't we create like a Cannes festival here, like a Philippine for the Filipinos? And then I said, okay, you know what? This we talked about this last year of
Mm-hmm.
March. So okay, let's do this. Why don't we create a film festival here? So in less than an hour, a friend of mine, Omar Tolentino and Erbadu, called Philippines on the same hour when we were talking. Hey, Mr. Artist, you know what? Can we do this? Blah 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 blah. The answer is yes. In one day, in one night, for 4 hours, we created it.
Um, I guess I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here. How much of a pushback did you get from
A
other
what?
people? How much of a pushback?
Mm, not really. Right away, people are like supporting it.
So it's you how much coordination from the Filipino community in Manila to going towards to where you are right now?
Fully 100% support. We coordinated. We talked to the right people. Yeah, the right people, the right system. We follow the system. How you do it? There, we created a fantastic organization.
I like the way that you have showcased your goal on the website was like not just to showcase
Yeah.
Filipino talent and I mean in general the Filipino filmmakers,
Mhm.
but also you are it's supposed to be the gap or the bridge, the gap,
Yes.
like you're gonna be opening doors and with the idea that you'll hopefully
Yeah.
it will open up to Hollywood
Yeah.
and throughout and beyond.
Yeah.
um how much I guess because we are so I asked Miss Janet this. I said like the American cinema or the Hollywood industry by itself is very particular, and
Yeah.
this
They're
before
very tough.
how did you sign up to the DGA?
Okay.
I guess
First
so
of
now.
all, I cannot do this by myself. I can. This is not the brain. This is not the brain of a one or two or three person. We all collaborated from Lisa Liu, who you know, Lisa Liu,
Yes,
award-winning Emmy award-winning executive producer, and
right,
of course our very own Janet and Ruben Apales, right?
right, right.
So this we collaborated. This is not my brain. This it's all of us collaborated on this. So we come to this part that it's going to be a successful.
And how did Hilda Cornell? How did you
Okay,
come up with? Okay, how did you
Hilda
come up with?
Cornell. When I was doing my acting gig in the Philippines in the
Yes,
70s, well, of course, Lino Braca is a relative of mine.
right,
So
right.
I was like maybe like what 17 or 18 years old then.
Yeah,
He asked me, Iho, gusto mo ba sumali? Gusto mo mag-artista? Well, you know what? Why not? Sabi ko gano'n, no? So since I'm with PETA anyway, so I wanna practice my skills.
right.
So good, sabi niya ganyan. So si Hilda today, now sabi niya ni Uncle Lino, sabi niya, Omen, we're looking for someone to be a lead actor of Hilda. And then
Right.
that was a time when the Hilda show was on at I think it was ABS-CBN then.
Right.
So I was a part of that. So we become friends. Me and Hilda have become friends. Even after that, after we went separate ways. She continued acting. I went to a different direction. So we still, connect each other. So when I was thinking of giving an award for someone who is a great actress, who dedicated her
Right.
youth for the industry,
That's right. Right.
and she started like 17, 16 years old then.
Right.
She dedicated her whole life in acting. I think it's about time to give her an award or to recognize her skills in the acting business.
She's, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she is retired right now, right?
She's
She has not.
retired. Yeah, she's
Okay.
retired, but now she wants to come back, a little bit of this, a little of that. But then,
Right.
yeah, I think she wants to come back. There's some offer for her to do some
Yeah.
acting
Oh,
here in
I'm
the United
sure.
States. I think from what I heard from her, she is being offered by Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I hope, because it's about time for us to come out here. Because
Right. Right.
we always, the Filipinos, Amy, we always want to be the winner.
Right.
We're great in boxing, in sports, we're great in beauty pageant, we're great in politics. Now,
Right.
what is one of our best skills in the Philippines is entertainment. We're good singers, we're good actors, we're good writers, we're good directors.
Right.
So I think that we have to enter now. This is about time for you to do it.
As an actor, Mr. Amen, and what do you see? I mean, let's face it, it's a different generation when you started acting.
Oh yes,
And
yes.
then, right, compared to the generation now, And
Mhm.
then on top of it, our brand of being in the industry, and I spoke to this with Miss Janet. I said, we're so into the love themes,
Uh,
like love stories. Our genre is very specific, or we're kind of stereotyped as actors. For someone who's been in the United States and have been exposed to a lot of
yeah.
things, Hollywood,
Uh-huh.
what would you, I guess, advise upcoming actors of this generation to be able to break through Hollywood?
Watch MIFF.
Ah,
That's only I can say. Watch the 10 films. It's
did
a
you?
totally different, yeah, totally
Yeah, go ahead.
different, totally different. Again, I cannot say anything anymore, but if you watch it, I want your viewers, please come and watch it. You will be surprised how far we come to this to be here in Hollywood. Watch the movie.
I've been inviting my Filipino actor friends to come.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I've been tweeting them, Instagramming them privately. I know I've spammed everyone that I know, and um, I know that you're going to have. I'm gonna be freaking out because Miss Janet said that my favorite Reggie Lee is gonna be on it, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna be fangirling.
yeah,
Um, how do you? I know you've spoken to Filipino American actors.
yes.
How did they welcome the idea?
My God. In the beginning, there was like, are we sure? Are you sure we're gonna get to this? Are you sure we can sustain this? Of
Right.
course. We're talented. We're givers. We're our passion. We have passion. Filipino people are passionate. We are we're givers, you know?
So um, we are gonna have it in a week. I
Yeah.
know you've been losing sleep. I've been losing sleep. I'm more excited, like because
January
of it.
29, of course, January 29, it will be shown at the TLC, Tennis
Yeah.
Theater.
Right.
And then also we're gonna have an awards night on February 2nd.
Right.
Wow. I don't know. We're all excited. Who's gonna win the best actor? Who's gonna win the best actress? We're all excited.
Are your panel of judges are, I believe, is like, if I'm not mistaken, are all based here in the United States,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
don't even
right.
know those people. I don't know. I haven't met them. I don't know who
Okay.
they are. That's why
Okay.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
What are your preparations for as a fashionista? What are you
Well,
gonna
I'm
like?
well. We're gonna be well. We were thinking of wearing a barong, but because of the weather, it's raining. Amy, it's raining
Ah,
right now. It's raining, and it's gonna be like what 30 degree. I mean, it's cold. Probably in fashion, we're gonna be wearing lighter colors. That's what the
right.
women's color for the season. I think is peach or light pink, or I think it's
Right.
peach. So in fashion, that's So men will be. I mean, I prepare to wear maybe lighter colors as well.
All right.
Yeah, preparation. And
And
then
you,
also, who's who in the fashion industry here in Los Angeles? There's Oliver Tolentino, there is
yes.
Bo Monsato, there is one of the renowned art market makeup artists, Joe Sebastian, and of course, one of our big sponsor is iSkin.
Okay.
We're preparing for my skin now. So
Okay.
yeah, so iSkin, and then of course one of our one of our main sponsors. I have several ones.
Yeah.
Um, Ladera of Switzerland.
Okay.
First time they will collaborate with a certain organization or certain awards night, which is
Okay.
Ladera, Switzerland, the most one of the best chocolate in the world, and again the most
Uh-huh.
expensive chocolate in the world,
Uh-huh.
and also the Artibis Patisserie, which is a well-known pastry shop who prepares for the Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the Oscars. And well, Ice Skin. Those are the big sponsors that we're getting. They're always the first time.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
That's true. And
first
I
time.
think, I mean, I think this will not just open doors just for Filipino cinema, but I guess in, for other small businesses
Oh,
that would
yes.
like to. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a very good exposure
Yes.
for us. And
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's like,
Especially the Manila in Asal. They're joining us.
oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Good food, huh?
Yeah, good food. Manila Asal. I love that food. I
Are you,
love their food.
are we serving Filipino food?
You'll be surprised.
Okay, all right. I'm not gonna ask
Yeah,
anymore. You don't want
yeah.
to spoil the
Yeah.
surprise. Mr. Amin, please invite everyone. And I would like to thank you for the opportunity.
Oh,
Go
it's a
ahead and
pleasure,
invite
Amy. It's a
everyone.
pleasure. It's a pleasure. Okay. Mga kababayan, manood po tayo magmula sa Enero 29 hanggang Pebrero 2 ng Manila International Film Festival na gaganapin dito sa Los Angeles, California, Hollywood. For the first time, pumunta po kayo, manood po kayo. And ang ticket po ay nasa Eventbrite. Ang presyo po ng ticket, $25 and $35. The gala night is $275. Please come. Please support our community. Please support our entertainers.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Omen. I will see you in a week.
I would love that.
Okay, I'll see you in a week. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll hug you when I see you.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.